Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up ads for your physical therapy clinic so you can get more leads from your community in your area. So let's start out first by going to ads.tiktok.com. And what you're going to do is click start now. And if you haven't already signed up for an account, you will need to do that. So just in this page, you're going to create an account and fill in, your business name, your address, whatever TikTok needs, and then you're going to see a screen like this. So I've already set mine up. It's going to look something like this. This is my name and my ad account, and I'm going to click onto it. Now you're going to see something like this. In here, it's going to show you your dashboard, which is statistics on how much your ads have spent. So obviously, if you haven't already created one, you're not going to see any spend or any statistics, right? So just click on campaign in the top left. And here is where you can start setting up your ads. So what you want to do is go here on the left, you see create, click that button. And then you're going to see something like this. In this section, you're going to choose what the objective of your campaign is. So you have different ones here. And what we want to do is we want to be focused on lead generation. So we're going to click on this. With lead generation, we can use TikTok's own internal form instead of clicking on conversions, which you can put in your website URL. But usually we see more conversions with leads using TikTok's internal lead form. So that's why I'm going to click on this today. It's a lot easier to set up, but this might be better if you have your own landing page built out. If not, this works very well and it's very simple. So we'll come down here and you can name this campaign to whatever it is. So you can say something like your physical therapy regeneration or whatever you want to call it. So these are these two boxes or options that you can check off. What this one is that you can create different tests, and you can see that the test would involve the different headlines or different images or videos. This is more something that's more advanced, I would say. So we don't really need to do that right now. But this is if you want to test different variations of your ads, you can click this. This one here, campaign budget optimization, is how TikTok will allocate your budget. So if you're spending $500 in a week, it's going to shuffle that into whichever ads perform the best. So you're giving Facebook that power to distribute your budget. So if we're just running one ad right now, this is something that you don't really need to check. If you're maybe testing like 5 different ads, this would be a good idea to turn on because you're allowing Facebook to see which one is the best and allocate more budget towards that one best performing ad versus others. So in today's video, we're just going to set up one ad. But in the future, you can click this. With TikTok, you're going to have to spend at least $50 a day. So see this right here, daily budget, $50 USD. And the bid strategy is going to be the lowest cost per result. And then we're going to click continue. So now it's loaded, we're in the ad group setting. So there's 3 levels to the campaign. First was the campaign level, which was the last slide that we were in. Now we're in the ad group level. And after we fill out this information, we're going to be in the ad level itself. So in the ad group, that's where you can configure with the targeting. So again, you can name it something else. You can name it to whatever will help you differentiate it from your other ad groups. So for this one, I guess we'll just call it ad group 1 since it's not very important right now. There are 2 options. You can turn off user comments to your TikTok. Usually I just leave this on, and you can also disallow users from downloading your videos on TikTok. For this creative type, you can turn off automated creative automation, usually we just leave that on its own because it's simpler to just not have this on, and your ad will just convert the same, if not better. So we're gonna have custom targeting, and the demographics. This is where you click on your city. So let's just, I'm just going to type in one city, Santa Clara in California, and then you can see what the size of that is. So in Santa Clara, there's about 58,000 to 73,000 people. And the languages, if your ad's going to be English, we would usually want it to only show to English speaking people. So let's just configure that. English here. And there we go. I don't know why it's bugging out a bit, but and with the gender, you can, if you want a specific to target a specific gender, you can. We're just going to leave it broad, and with the age, we're just going to leave it 25 and up. So you can choose the specific targeting. Usually, if you're first starting off, you just want to target the people in your area. You don't really need to include anything in here right now. Some of the things that you can add is, physical, fitness interest or whatever. If they've interacted with previous videos on on TikTok, you can use some of this, but it's really fine if you don't have any interest or behavior targetings, because TikTok's algorithm can just find those people that are most willing to convert anyway. So we're going to target everyone that does live in Santa Clara, and we don't need to turn this on, the targeting expansion. This is the schedule is when your ads will actually start. You can set this to a certain date. Right now, we're just going to leave it as it is. And you can also choose to have your ad run all day, or you can choose specific time. So maybe if you have clinic hours, you might only run it to your office hours. So someone there can take the phone calls whenever these people call in. We're just going to choose all day right now. And that should be it. And we can click next to get into the ad level. Look at that. Now you're in the ad level, which is where you can create the actual ads. Again, you can change this to another name that you have. I'm going to go ahead and add one. And in this part, you get to choose the identity. We're not going to use Spark ads right now. You're going to want to set your own custom identity. So this custom identity is what's going to show on the right part of the video here. And you can click create a new custom identity. You can insert a logo as well as a display name. So once you create that, you just click create and use it, and that's what's going to show up here. And now we're going to get into the ad format. So we're going to be using single video because we've seen that convert the best on TikTok, because it is a very video-centric app that people use. And we're going to upload a video. So if you don't already have a video, we'd recommend shooting a video for your ad, because it just shows that you are a genuine and real person, and you can leverage your personality and your knowledge to that viewer. We want to stray away from using something like a stock video. So if you have a quick short video, you can talk about your clinic and talk about the patients that you help, unique services that you guys have, what you guys do, what separates you from your competition, any of those things that provide a benefit for that viewer, include that into your video. And once you have that video, you can just upload it onto TikTok here. So let me just choose. Maybe I'll just use this one. It's a video of one of my clients performing manual therapy on the patients, and she's also explaining why that benefits the patient. So I'm just going to use this one. Upload. hit confirm once that's done uploading. And right now, we can use TikTok's video editor, which is something that we recommend to do. We can add captions and also music to go along with your video, and that increases your watch time and increases more conversions of the leads because it makes your content just a lot more effective with having those elements in for TikTok. So here are some of the music recommended to you. You can choose anything. We recommend something happy and easy to listen to. You can also just click on these and test what they sound like. If you're happy with these, you can use them. So yeah, I'm just going to use a random one, but you can just click one that you like, and what it's going to do is populate here. So this is your music, and this is the video that you have. And notice how that music is a lot longer than the video, so we're just going to slide it back so it matches the video. It's being a little buggy right now. Yeah, so now that we have the video that you want, you can also do things like add text. You can also add transitions, effects, and stickers onto your video to make it more viewable. But let's just do the text. So this is some of the styles that you can use for the text. Choose whichever one that you like. I'm just going to choose this one right now. Click this plus sign to add it, and it's going to show up onto here once you click on it. So you also want to slide this back because you can control at what times that this text is going to show up. So I slid it all the way back to the beginning. And in this text, I'm going to say something like, so you with this, you need a good hook, because if you don't have a good hook in the beginning, they're going to keep scrolling through the next TikTok feed. So something I like to do is start off with like a really good offer. A lot of our clients, they use something like a free screening. So that's what I'm going to put today. Something like that, a free screening with a top physical therapist. This is a little long for the video, and I'm going to separate it here, and it's going to look like this. So I'm just going to put that at the top. And then you can control the font, or you can also control where it appears. I like to just have it at the top in the middle. And after that, you can also just create the next spot. Oh, we just bring it all the way to the left into the beginning. So we're going to drag it all the way to the beginning. You can control, again, you can control how much time it shows for. So you can, so this first caption can show for 5 seconds, and then you can just copy the next one for the next 5 seconds. You can say something else, you know, some of the benefits of seeing a PT, or the benefits of physical therapy. You can say relieve, or we find the root cause. Pain and stiffness naturally. And you can do this for the rest of the video as well. Just keep highlighting those benefits of seeing a PT, so they would, you know, want, so you can actually convert this person into calling your practice. And yeah, feel free to do the rest of this yourself, whatever you want to write about your services. And then when you're done with this, you just have to click confirm. So we've added the text and we've added the music, which are two really important conversion elements in a TikTok ad. So yeah, right now it's loading. The next things we're gonna do is fill in the text. So there's when you fill in the text here, it's going to appear under this spot. And oh, it looks like our video loaded. So if you want to give it a preview, you just click on play button and then so it sounds like the music was added, so that's good. And also what the text that we added also is showing up. So I think you can get the point, but that's a quick little way to edit your video. And in the text, you can write something like get a free screening in wherever your city is. And so I'm just going to say Santa Clara because that's what we're targeting. And you have to make sure this is less than 100 characters because it only fits that much. This is a basic headline I'm using. And you can see that it shows here. Now we can choose your call to action, which I'm going to choose to standard. I use sign up because it's the most relevant one. So that sign up button is going to be right here. You don't have to check this box, and let's move down. So now we're going to create the form. So when they click sign up, this is the form that's going to pop up, and it's a form where you're going to collect that lead information. So we're going to create a form right now. Click create. And we're going to click the classic form. Click that, and then click confirm. So first, you can choose the form name. I'm just going to name it PT Screening Form. And it should be English. Choose more volume for now. And in the introduction, you can include your logo. So I'm just do that, show you what that looks like. I have this logo prepared. And your display name, you can display your company name, could be or physical therapy. In this headline, again, I would use something like with the offer, with reserve your free screening with a top purpose and you don't have to use this headline, but this is something that works for your headline. And we're gonna move on to the questions in that form. So in this purpose statement, indicate the purpose of why you're collecting the user's information. So you can say something like, we'll contact you after they fill out the information. And here is where we collect the information. So as you see, the question and the name is preset. I usually like to collect the phone number as well. So their name, email, and phone number. You don't have to do it this way, but this is what we recommend. And then we'll just put the name on the top right here. So name, email, phone number. You can collect other information as well, wherever you need to. But that's the most fundamental ones that we have. And you can do other things such as set multiple choice questions for them to answer, or their short answers. We're gonna move on to privacy. And again, you just put company name, so it's company core therapy. The link URL, usually we just link it to the website, so trainingcore.com. And you can add your own custom disclaimer, but you don't have to. And then we're going to move on to the last part, which is the thank you screen. So this thank you screen is what comes up after they enter in their information. So yeah, in this part, we'd like them to call our number so to get scheduled for appointment. So what I like to do is you can just say in the headline, thanks for your response. And then in the description, you can put something like, call us now to reserve your free appointment. When you reserve your free screening, you can give them more information about what you're going to get in that free screening, more benefits. And then that button text, I like to add in that number. So it could be whatever it is. I'm just entering a random number. That's all. The headline appears here, the description appears here, and this is where your button text appears. And you can re-enter in your website URL. And then now we're going to click complete. Okay, it looks like we need to add HTTPS to this. And then I'm going to hit complete. Okay, it looks like I had to do that for this one too. HTTPS. Now it should work properly. So awesome. This is the form that I created right here. And you can see it. I'm going to select this. And this view, it's going to show up right here. Right, so this is exactly what we created. The name, email, and phone numbers in there. The thank you page. And right now we don't need to use any tracking because we are using TikTok's internal form. So you don't need to add tracking in here. It's already going to be applied into that dashboard. So let's just click submit. So now that everything's completed, you're submitting this ad for review. TikTok needs to approve it before an ad can actually run. So yes, so now we've successfully created our first lead gen ad and can go back to the campaign and check it out again. So here, yeah, you can see this being created. And right now it says active, but again, Facebook still needs to review it before it actually turns on. So it's not entirely accurate. So I'm just going to turn it off so it doesn't begin. And yeah, this is everything that you created, the ad group one, and then the ad within that ad group. You can check it out again. And that's how you create your lead generation.